Hey, great Wednesday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And woo, I was finalizing a lot of the little details that I had to take care of. Actually, was planning a trip to Guadalajara and having a couple of issues in regards to getting that started. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It is 9 o'clock, and it is a different type of evening in the city of Brownsville. And I say it's a different type of evening because it is kind of muggy, and I think it's going to be a little bit muggy because of the rains that we had today, guys. How is y'all's rain situation? Let me say, I stayed at my office throughout the day. I was actually catching up on some Netflix. Oh, rain, Netflix. Hey, one of the things that a lot of folk were out there recommending and suggesting is stay home. Do not go outside. And that's exactly what I decided to do. I decided to stay at my office and didn't go out. Actually, had one client come in the morning and a couple of clients come in the afternoon. Didn't much income today, but it was a good day at the office watching Netflix. uh, Good evening. Good evening. Let me catch up to the comics real quick, and then we'll go into what happened today. Hello, Ale, and good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Hilda. Good evening. Pablo, saludos. Dios te bendiga. Gusto saludarte. Bendiciones. Good evening, Ale. Ya podemos ir en bote a la isla. Pues con que no te echen al bote allá en la isla, todo está bien, Vladimir. Vladimir. Good evening. Good evening. By the way, when TEA gets here in the summer, free Maggie. We're hoping Maggie soon returns and shares with us her commentary, her experience, and her opinions in regards to a lot of the things. Again, very, very unfortunate what transpired, what happened. But again, have faith that soon everything will be taken care of. Have you seen those mosquitoes? Dang, don't even get me started. Let me say that I do my best to go out there and swat as many as come my way. But because I tend to have my office very cold, and I also have my my home very cold, it's only getting into each one of them that I suffer somewhat with. Good evening, Raquel Hermosa. Good evening. So let me guess. No hizo nada el Trey and the city commission about the rain. Lots of idiots defending him on social media saying people need to look out for themselves. Yes, and I want to talk about that point. Let me just get to some of the comments. Good evening, Peppermint Patty. Good, Erasmo, did you hear about the flooding? No, pues wow, a little bit. Saludos, Erasmo. Have a great Abraham. Bendiciones, Papa Abraham. Love you, Papa. Anything on the vehicle that drove into the water near port? There was a lot of vehicles that were hasta el tronco con agua. I'm glad that Channel 5 News was out here doing a lot of live shots here in the city of Brownsville. Very, very proud that they did. It's important, guys, to let individuals know what is going on. And I think that's one of the things that we did our best to put out there. We did our best to put out there to inform where there were difficult areas throughout the city of Brownsville that needed attention. And guys, look, the reason that we were putting these things out there is that individuals could try and find a different option in regards to getting back home, leaving work, or going to work, guys. That's the reason behind it. One of the things that I think that we did early in the morning was we posted, which I thank Brownsville Times for posting. I actually stole it from them, but they posted the tanker that had, kaputs over there on Alton Glore. And very, very fortunate situation, folks, that another car wasn't next to that vehicle. It would have been a disaster, guys, for anyone that would have been on that side. Two, guys, I'm very, very glad that no one went out into a gas buying panic. Like, oh, a gas tanker overturned. Go put gas! Justice said that didn't happen, guys. I was kind of concerned. So what's going on with you, Manny and Roy? Seems like since Roy came into the picture, I sense tension between you and Manny. I like you and Manny both. I feel Roy is responsible for this tension. Uh, Guys, let me say something. I don't have anything against Manny. I don't have anything really against Roy. I don't agree with a lot of his politics. And the thing, look, guys, I understand that an individual, a politician, wants to make Manny show his number one pit stop in order to to answer softball questions, guys. More power to the politician, guys. Again, we'll hash it out tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I will be live streaming it on my page as well, guys. We'll see what happens. Again, I'm not playing those games. I'm not playing those games with any other show out there. I'm not playing those games with wannabe politicians, guys. I'm not. Don't have the time. Don't have the energy, guys. And let me say that I'm not going to get into a tit for tat with these folks. God bless them. Good evening, Erasmo. Bendiciones. You should name your PM show Good Evening with Erasmo. Good evening with Erasmo. Oh! Erasmo, parece el Kung Fu Panda Skilling Mosquito. As long as I don't look like the penguin, I'll be okay. Celia, good evening, good evening, good evening, a medium, good afternoon, way afternoon. Good evening, Ramona. Love you, amor. Now, this one drove into Lake Lobos or something like that. It's one of these places where people fish at between Port and Port Isabel. I might have missed it, Peppermint Patty. I'll look for it. If you find that, please send it my way. I honestly might have missed it. Good evening, Lucy. Is it going to continue raining? Supposedly, there's rain for the next couple of days. I think that today was the biggest hit in regards to rain. So I think after today, we should be halfway okay. Not sure. Le tienen miedo al dictator. Number dictator. Oh, good evening. Having some Freddy's custard while watching. Let me tell you, I love that place, man. I love Freddy's custard. I like their custard. It's okay. It reminds me a little bit of a place that I used to go to often out in Austin. It's called can't remember the name, but it's a custard place. I like their burgers, man. I actually like their burgers with lettuce wraps. Those are amazing. Sylvia, TEA is coming in the summer. That is what I have heard as well. It We're hoping, and I'm praying that TEA does visit our district this summer. It's about time. When are they voting for the teacher raise? Maybe I think it's right after. As soon as summer starts, they're going to go after the budget. Good evening, Kanina. I find it interesting how De Los Santos wants to have a conversation with you when you're not the one running against him. That's how relevant you are and how much of impact your words have. Let me say, guys, one of the things that I've shared regularly is I don't have to be running for office, guys, in order to have an impact in regards to everything that happens around here, guys. But again, more power to them. Again, I will go on any show. I've stated this before. If Charlie Atkinson were to invite me onto his show, which I think they took over Real Politics, I'll do that, guys. I will go anywhere I am invited to, as long as the individuals are not groseros with me, because I've never been grosero with anyone, guys. As long as you are not groseros with me, I will have an interview with anyone that requests it, guys. That's simple. And so tomorrow we'll have an interview and we'll see what happens, guys. Yes, White at Tahoe was swallowed up. They say it was trying to launch her boat. Female driver? No, it's just a bad situation. I don't know why anyone would be wanting to go out boating with the weather the way it is, but again, God bless them. So, with the new mandate from governor, students are refusing to wear masks in school. They say it's their right. Again, guys, after June the 4th, no one can be forced at a school entity to be wearing a mask. Whoever does not want to wear a mask does not have to wear a mask. Boca Chica looked more like a boat ramp. That's Boca Chica Boulevard, guys, and not necessarily Boca Chica Beach. Yes, very much so. In and Out on UT Drag has lettuce wraps. Yum, Lupito. Uh, I'm not too great a fan of In and Out. Yes, TA needs to do an audit of all schools and the district itself, 100%. I hope something good comes out of Thursday night. We'll see. We'll see. Let's address one of Stubby's first comments, guys, in regards to the situation with the city. Guys, we went through a flood warning, flood, I guess, floodcast, a floodcast, flood warning for our area. And the storm was coming down. There was absolutely no way that we were not going to get hit with a storm. One of the things that a lot of the other cities in Rio Grande Valley did in order to prepare was to start the distribution of sandbags, guys. Distribution of sandbags went on yesterday and early on today, guys, throughout Hidalgo County, Starr County, Willacy County, guys, and a lot of other cities in particular. There was absolutely no sandbag distribution in the city of Brownsville. None. Cameron County failed city of Brownsville and every other city in Cameron County in regards to sandbag distribution, guys. And again, I applaud Laguna Vista. Laguna Vista has a great, great mayor. I consider her a friend. As the great, great mayor, and they distributed sandbags to their residents. And look, folks, again, I just want an administration, a government leadership, guys, that is proactive. And unfortunately for us, there is absolutely no proactiveness going on at the city of Brownsville, guys. None. In things that affect our community as a whole. None. And again, how many more times does it have to be proven? And now I'm going to address Snoopy's comment, guys. Snoopy's comment, basically what it's saying is that there were some comments of a lot of individuals coming onto the page and saying, well, it's not government's responsibility to take care of people. It's people's responsibility to take care of people. And I think what's happened, folks, is that a lot of folks out there have lost the concept of what government really is. And it's very unfortunate, folks. The concept of what government is completely lost. What is government, guys? We have some teachers on here. We have some educators. What is government here in the United States? I'm not referring to government elsewhere, but guys, we the people are government. Government of the people, for the people, and by the people, guys. It's in the Gettysburg Address, guys. One of the greatest little eulogy speeches ever, guys. Ever. The people, the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. That is what government is. And for these folks that were out there throughout the day kissing the butt of Trey Mendez and the city commission guys, defending them even to the point where they're saying like, que cada quien se la rasque con las suyas, they're ignoring that fact that they are the government, guys. They are the government. And again, I'm not being negative, guys. I'm stating a fact. They are the government. Unfortunately, guys, the individuals that have power here in the city of Brownsville, the corrupt political machine, which the mayor's the king of right now, and the rest of the city commission, guys, they want you to believe that screw you. A ver cómo le haces, vato. That's what they want you to believe, guys. And it is a detriment, guys. It is an ill that is done to the community of Brownsville as a whole for these butt kissers to be out there and saying, let's take care of ourselves. And look, guys, one of the things that, again, that I shared earlier is I'm doing my best to keep my community informed of what's going on in the city of Brownsville, guys. And it's not directly my job. It is the job of the city of Brownsville leadership and administration, to constantly be putting out there resources for the citizens of Brownsville. Fortunately, that's not what happens, guys. Again, it's like we're reliving um, the February freeze, except this time with tornado warnings and flood warnings for our area, guys. I'll go back to my preaching, guys, that I've stated for a while, guys. What are we going to do if we get a hurricane, guys? Honestly, are we prepared? And a lot of the people are like, "Well, you got to prepare for yourself." And yeah, man, I understand that, you know. But what about the resources that our government controls? And let me say, guys, look, I'm going to do my best to inform my people of what's going on. I've made that promise. I plan to hold strong to my promise, guys. I'm still going to be out there here every morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, every night at 9 p.m., guys, except on weekends. I will be here for you folks. But, guys, again, Erasmo Castro's resources are very, very limited. I'm able to post on my page. I have a lot of time throughout the day because I am self-employed, so as I could keep my page updated and share information with my community, guys. I have that blessing. But what I can do is this much, guys, because my resources are limited. This is how much I can do for the city of Brownsville. Guys, they have infinite resources. The mayor, city commission, and Brownsville city administration, guys. They have infinite resources because they control our funds. They control our tax dollars, guys. They control grant monies that are received from state, from federal, and from private, guys. They have this wealth of resources at their disposal, folks, that are yours. The city of Brownsville is yours, folks. The resources that the city has, the buildings, the offices, guys. PUB, it's yours. And my fear is, guys, that the city, the people, the corrupt political machine here, they have made you believe that it isn't yours, that you don't have a say, that you should grin and bear it. So, to all the butt kissers out there, guys, you're shooting yourself in the foot. And look, you may be okay, butt kissers. To all the butt kissers out there, you may be okay. You may have a good paying job that you can provide, generators for your home. And you could provide lanchitas to get to HEB, Walmart, or Whataburger. You might have the resources where you could protect your home and the individuals that live within. What about the people that can't? What about the people that don't have the resources, guys? What's going to happen to them? Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Guys, what about them? Who 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 oversees their well-being? And look, guys, it goes back to the frame of mind of these individuals by bringing in these like ciclovias and these little other pet projects that they do, guys. How many people in the city of Brownsville actually benefit from those? Very few. I'm not. exaggerating, guys. Very few people benefit from those, folks. And it's just very unfortunate. How many people today, guys, the weakest amongst us, that need to get to work using buses, guys, public transportation? How did they manage? Has anyone ever thought about that? I mean, we still have bus coverings without a bench and without a protection, guys. How did they fare? Thank you, Peppermint Patty. But how did they fare? How did they do? You know that a lot of our special needs students use public transportation because some of them, cannot get a driver's license, guys. So you may be okay at home with your generators, butt kissers. I mean, and I'm not saying it disrespectfully, guys. You may be okay, but what about the most needy amongst us? And what really trips me out is how uh, this corrupt political machine is so progressive left that they're all about helping the individuals crossing the border illegally. I mean, the mayor said that he was on the phone with the White House, because of the illegals coming over, who that they don't want you to call them illegals. They're all concerned about those people. What about the people that are here in Brownsville? The ones that have already generated tax revenue into our coffers, guys. The ones who use public transportation. What about them? Who fights for them? I'm very sad, and I think that a friendship like yours and Manny should not have fractured for a person like Roy. Again, I did not cross that line with anyone. They decided to go after Erasmo Castro. They decided to have shows at the same hour as Erasmo Castro. Again, more power to them, guys. I did not. I did not cross over that proverbial line. So I will take absolutely no responsibility in regards to fracturing this friendship. And I don't blame Roy either. Roy's a politician. He's going to tell everyone what they definitely want to hear. You talking about Culver's? Oh, Culver's. Definitely Culver's. I love Culver's. They got some good custard. Yee! Fue horrible! And county commissioner and city administration lost. Not one word. And Patty makes a great point. Guys, honestly, folks, did anyone hear from the mayor? Did anyone hear from any of the city commissioners, guys? Or were they too busy figuring out what they're going to do with $10 million for downtown to enhance their business? We didn't hear from city manager either, guys. We had power lines that were down. We had streets that were flooded again. Cars in trouble. Overturned tankers. County didn't respond. County wasn't proactive. We had absolutely no sandbags, guys. No sandbag distribution. And again, the question is, why is every other city out there proactive? And we just tend to be reactive. They had a meeting last night, guys. A meeting. Did they have a meeting to address the incoming weather and what the city of Brownsville was going to do about it, guys, in order to prepare? No. They had a meeting to make May Brownsville's official bicycle day, bicycle month. May. Proclamation. Bicycle month. Guys, could anyone ride their bicycle today? Anyone out there? And look, and it's very indicative, guys. como que I just don't understand why it's so hard for these folks to grasp onto, guys. I like biking. I like exercise. I like losing weight. But is biking a priority in the city of Brownsville right now, guys? When we have a freeze and we lose our electricity, when it rains and our streets flood, bike month? Did you see anyone on their bicycle today, guys? Anyone? ¿Qué es proactive? Es una píldora. You take the red pill or the blue pill? Guys, I'm sorry, we are not proactive in any which way, shape, or form. I don't want sandbags. I want to live in a place with good sewer system. Ni que fuera huracán, no bitch it up. Uh, yes, but the most minimal that can be done is to have resources for individuals who live in these areas where the streets are a mess, where our infrastructure warrants flooding, guys. Flooding. Even if flooding was temporary, it was caused damage to homes and property. Yeah, and look, they may come out here and say it just flooded for a couple of hours. Tell that to the people that lost their car. Tell that to the individuals who are fishing outside their bedroom. Come on, guys. We can't be that dense, you know? We can't be that close minded and cerrados, guys. We have to think of it all, especially the weakest amongst us, guys. People make government. 100%, guys. People make government. But they declared it bike month, so why are you being negative at us? Well, who cares about the sandbags? It just doesn't make sense, guys. Brownsville had a city commission meeting last night for them to have a proclamation to call May Bike Month. Government is an entity system that is formed by the people to have representation. Exactly. But people tend to forget how our city government leaves us to fend for ourselves. Well, and Peppermint Patty, it doesn't help when you got butt kissers out there saying, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay if it floods. People need to make themselves responsible for their well being. The people are government. And we pool our finances, guys. Our monies, we pool them so that administration, city administration, can distribute for the betterment of our community as a whole. It didn't happen today, guys. It didn't happen in February freeze. What happens if tomorrow we have a hurricane, folks? When it comes to partying their backs, I'll butch it up, but they are posting everywhere. But when it comes to serving community, they run and hide. Yeah, guys. Look, maybe if we find another Tesla vehicle out there, we'll start to see more commissioners. Maybe Elon Musk needs to put up, I'm giving money to the city of Brownsville every week. Maybe. Maybe then we'll have more participation from a lot of the folks out there. Did anyone hear from the mayor? Did anyone hear from the city commission? Did anyone hear from the county judge or the county commissioners, guys? I dare say no. Representation is voted by the people to create policy, protect people's rights, and assist society to create a peaceful society. Good evening. Good evening. How was lunch? I didn't have. Well, I was waiting for you, Jimmy, and we were hoping that you were going to show up so we could have lunch. Me dejaste plantado. The problem, Erasmo, is that there are too many chiefs and Indians, starting with the city officials and continuing with the county officials. Muchos jefes, pocos indios. A lot of chiefs and very few Indians. Musk should bring Jurassic World to Brownsville. for downtown. I understand people preparing myself by providing my necessities, but is it the city who is responsible for maintaining our drainage system clean and ready to prevent flooding? And look, guys, one of the things that they say is like, well, maintain your gutters clean. And look, a lot of our folks, again, I'm very, very proud. A lot of our people have done that, guys. I've seen a lot of folks out there, sweeping out the gutters and, clearing them from debris that might clog them up, guys. More power to our people, guys. But one of the things that I've mentioned these past couple of days, guys, is how the amount that PUB is charging us or waste management is charging us in order to pick up our trash is going to increase in June. Increase, guys. What merits the increase? Has anyone asked why are they increasing our rates for pickup of hierbas, basura, ramas? Guys, we haven't had any pickup in months. Even before February freeze, guys, there's been minimal pickup. So throughout, and again, I'm going to share my thought again. Throughout these past months, guys, you were charged for pickup. You were billed for it. You paid for it. There was no pickup. But people still want you to be happy with the mayor and the city commissioners, guys? Really? How? How? Now, what warrants them increasing? But you know what? They don't expect you to complain. And when Erasmo Castro brings it out, points it out, Erasmo's being negative. And they try to do this divide and conquer, guys. So they'll fill up the heads of people out there and like, oh no, you're 100 times better than Erasmo. You're a Phil Donahue. You're not a Jerry Springer like Erasmo. And people's heads get big, big. And they opt to decimate friendships that are real for something that is fake. So De Los Santos is a politician. Again, guys, supposedly he's been serving the city of Brownsville for years, for decades now, on multiple boards. Had you ever heard of Mr. De Los Santos beforehand? No, because their hangout was with the elite little group that I'm sorry, Manny, you will never be a part of. None of the other people are going to be a part of that elite little group. They may string you along in the meantime. It's what they do. Politicians lie. They lie. They can't handle the truth. This was just a downpour. Can you imagine what would happen if a hurricane got us? Again, Pepper and Patty, we are due a hurricane. And I don't mean to say that to like, oh, I wish a hurricane would come. I don't. But it is coming, guys. Sooner or later, it's going to come. What is going to happen to your homestead, to your property, to your vehicles? God help us all. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Papa. Appreciate it. With Trey is the same thing as before with Tony Martinez because he never came out. A lot of people didn't even know who he was. So people have learned to fend for themselves. Now, the other thing, guys, next week, a week from now, we will get Sylvia Atkins sentencing. I will be in Mexico. But Carlos Elizondo has shared that he will be there. He will be informing us, guys. Folks, is the city commission, county commissioners, the mayor hiding or tripping out because next week Sylvia will be sentenced, guys? Haven't heard from TSC board members at all. Why is everyone in hiding? What will be next? Dale patadas a las patas de los pies a dos patas de dos pies. Ah, thank you, Paul. Thank you, Papa. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Peppermint Patty. Love you, mi amor. Sebastian, love you, Papa. Thank you for being on, Papa. Guys, I got 58, 60 people watching on YouTube. Click on that sucker. Like that sucker page, please. Or dislike it if you must. I don't know who liked or who disliked, but please do that. Our elderly and low income families use public transportation as well. 100%. 100%, guys. And we've seen the pictures. We've posted the pictures of individuals out there waiting for the bus, guys. Really, it's just uncalled for, guys, that we don't provide the services that we should to our people. Relo Santos also said Brownsville and downtown are not stagnant. I can't believe he said that on Manny's show. Definitely because discussed that with him on Thursday. Guys, again, Mr. De Los Santos was at the same meeting, and I'll pull it up for him. Was at the same meeting, guys, at the same forum where the CDCB shared with us the graphics, guys, where Brownsville is stagnant. I'm not making these things up, folks. But again, because they are all part of the same little clique, they have to say that everything is peachy keen in the city of Brownsville, that everything's going great. It's not. Parents, look, parents, uh, I don't care if you don't like me or dislike me. It doesn't matter to me. Parents, aren't you upset that your baby, your child, is going off to study in Austin, San Antonio, Houston, San Marcos, and there's a great possibility that they will never come back to Brownsville? I mean, isn't that upsetting to parents? I would feel that the goal would be that our children return. It's like when we were growing up down southmost, guys, down southmost, we used to live in a U. Tía Mela vivía en la 25, luego tía Sara, Pete, Tío Franke, who still lives there, grandma's house at the center of the U, y luego tía Elida, acá en la 25th Street. Guys, the hope was that families would continue to grow in Brownsville. This is back then, back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, guys. And this is when Brownsville was at the top of the food chain here in the valley. And people would stay close knit to their families. Doesn't happen anymore, folks. My one of one of my good friends that I love, Sebastian. He's out there studying in San Antonio. I just don't see Sebastian coming back to Brownsville. Martin de los Sarkis, Martin Sarkis, who's out there. Oh, the mayor, and he's a friend of mine. Martin Sarkis' son is in Houston, recent graduate from law school. Doesn't plan to come back to Brownsville. Jaime graduated from law school. Probably going to stay up in Dallas. There's nothing to come back to here in Brownsville unless you're a part of the corrupt political machine. And look, teachers, folks out there, how do you feel about there being more and more teachers out there? Job security, guys. And look, it's unfortunate that the only good paying jobs here are for teachers and for individuals that are working at high positions at the city and at the PUB. Unfortunately, those jobs are limited, guys. There aren't great paying jobs in the city of Brownsville. There aren't. So our children have to leave. It's just very unfortunate. We're decimating our culture. Decimating our culture. Manny did say he was only available at 9 p.m. and that his work schedule didn't allow him to have the show another time. I don't think Manny was trying to create problems. Let me tell you, one of the things that was if this is a statement, I'll let this fly. If it is a question, I'll answer this because I respond to it. One of the things that we all sat down and agreed to was we were not going to overlap in each other's times. I have not broken that rule. I have not gone over that line. I haven't. I don't plan to. I keep my word. I keep my word. It's that simple. And if I make you a promise, I'm going to keep my promise. Doesn't much matter. I am an individual that tiene palabra. I did not break that known rule. So it was insulting to me. I'm not sure. I'm in my experience with city government, mayor and city council members create the draft policy for the city. At the end of the day, it falls on the city manager, city department heads. Yes, the mayor and the commissioners should be vocal, make sure the constituents' voices are heard. The city manager communicate directors. I remember during the freeze, city didn't post anything during 3 days after the freeze. The mayor does need to step up and hold the paid officials accountable. 100%, 100%. But the buck stops with as usual, the unprepared folk is who complains. The problem, Summer, is that you all look down at the weakest amongst us. You and the city commission and the mayor, y'all don't care about our handicap. You don't care about our special needs folks. You don't care about our individuals that have limited studies. You don't care that a lot of the people here who don't have an elevated education have come in from Mexico legally. Y'all don't care. That is part of the problem. I can't afford not to care. I care about my community as a whole. You, Summer, the mayor, and the city commission and the county commissioners, y'all may be out there fighting for the elite here in Brownsville. I fight for everyone, for the elite, for the least educated people amongst us, our elderly, our special needs, our handicap. You could disrespect them all you want. Disrespect them on your page and stop coming onto my page to spread your crap. Did you have any news on the people at Gaiman's Bridge yet? No, not yet, Esteban. If you have any, send it my way. I think Luis mentioned that it was a white Tahoe. So can we get a new super now that we got rid of Balta and after we get rid of La Pingüina Asquerosa de Minerva and Willy Wonka Drew? I can't stand seeing the Gutierrez in charge anymore. Guys, that's not going to happen until we change the direction of the board. It's that simple. And unfortunately for us, right now, the direction of the board is in the pocket of the corrupt political machine. It is what it is. Next time me voy mejor para Capotes de la Águila Chipinque. No, bitch it up. Chipinque. BISD lawyer replaced so that a stronger one can be on board when the bad stuff hits the fan on sentencing day. My thoughts only. I actually thought of that myself, guys. And let me tell you, couldn't have come at a better time. Good move. Very good move. I think the other concern, Paul, is that will Baltasar Salazar also be included in the Sylvia mess to the point that that BISD wanted to distance themselves from him because we knew that he was out there being her attorney as well. It's a good question. Muchos jefes, pocos apaches. Amen. We need to start citywide bonfires. If you got them, light them. Si es el carnezazo, sí. If it's not a carnezazo, no. Do not start bonfires, guys. Paul Johnson, good point. That could be the reason. It makes a lot of sense, guys. With that said, we'll find out. I think a lot of things are going to become more clear after the 26th. Insurrection to the city hall. How about that? Why not? No, bitch it up. Yeah, I actually got a police report last time I said that. We need to crash the click. Yes, people need to wake up. Just clean, clean, clean Brownsville. Uh, Todos traen la cola entre las patas. I think so. One of those others was asking to show him proof that he was a part of the elite. Hello? The mayor endorsed him. He is part of those associations. He is buddy buddy with the commissioners. Guys, I will prove to him tomorrow how he is part of the elite. I haven't heard of Alejandra Aldrete ever since she was running. That's how it goes. Once they get elected, you don't see them or hear from them again. Again, folks, why does this surprise anyone? We've said it regularly. You see them everywhere when they're asking for your vote. After the election, after they win, or even after they lose, you don't hear from them again until it's time to run again. But people feed into this. Explain to me why the streets flood. Where does the water stop flowing in the sewer systems? Are the sewer lines the old that water is clogged? I just don't understand. Infrastructure. Let me say that our streets haven't had decent repair for decades. And again, Yvette, it goes back into the if you attack an issue when it's small, it'll be a lot less expensive to take care of. It's like a lot of our streets here in the city of Brownsville. Guys, if our streets had been maintained decades back in a constant flow, we wouldn't be in the position that we are in now. It's just that simple. Yvette, I don't know why, but some lady on Erasmo's page said it will flood no matter what because we are so close to water. So there's no sense in blaming local government with flooding issues. No, guys. We have man-made islands, guys, everywhere. I mean, across the world. I've seen these islands. They don't flood. They have a drainage system in place to protect. And look, if that was the case, then let's put up some levees, guys. Crazy stuff. It floods everywhere, even when rains come. No amount of drainage can compensate for trillions of gallons of water. John, that's the defeatist mentality. That's the let me bend over and take it mentality. And I'm surprised, bro. You're a conservative. You're a fiscal responsible conservative. So you, my friend, should demand that this corrupt political machine, that John are Democrats, that they should use our tax dollars to something that is fiscally responsible, John, like providing the city with the basic services that the service city needs. So I'm surprised that that comes from you being a conservative. So just let them piss away the money, your tax dollars. Is that what you're saying? I thought you were conservative. So now you're siding with the corrupt political machine, the left, far left, the progressives now? Really? Wow. No, water around you has nothing to do with flooding. It has to do with sewer system, pump system, etc. 100%. Maybe the iglesias politiqueras have all the sandbags ready for Sunday. Now, bitch, shut up. Someone was sharing with me the list of individuals that compromise the ethics committee, and the politiquera church pastor is on there, of course. What ethics, man? My friend's son presented a proposal for infrastructure in the city, but city didn't offer him a good salary, so he went up to another city. Unfortunate for our city. Again, guys, the high top salaries are for the compadres, not for your children, not for your friend's son, Reverend Patty. It's unfortunate. Why entertain this chick summer? You're wasting your breath. I know. It's kind of like the debate. Erasmo, I am a reverse brain dump, as they call, of individuals who leave and return to the valley. I would love to share with you our labor market reports that students, families, and others can utilize, help them make decisions about local opportunities. Luis, I'm all for it, bro. Unfortunately, it falls on deaf ears for a lot of our folk here who ultimately have to either go find jobs up north, continue their studies up north, or join the military. And again, I love our military. It's just unfortunate that a lot of our very, very talented individuals feel at some point that they have no other option but to go into the military. And again, I hate the I have no other options feel. Does that make sense? Good night. Phone needs to be charged. Love you. Shalom. What's the name of the June bike thing? I got a picture ready to go. It's May, June month. Proclamation, no? Not sure. Good evening, Monica. Jeremiah, I love you, Papa. I was reading some of your posts today and I was a little bit concerned. Papa, I'm here with you, Papa. I love you. If sentencing does happen on the 26th, it's been moved to so many times. I think that this is it. Thoughts on the arrest warrant on the governor of Matamoros, or the governor of Tamaulipas, or the presidente municipal de Matamoros? What the crap floating all over town, or was it just our city officials out for a swim? Maybe both. The fake account in the by the name of Edgar is definitely Little Eddie. If you go and see his post, he even said Little Eddie is good looking. Snoopy, part of the problem is that you all go look for those pages and encourage other people to go to those pages. My suggestion, Snoopy, is stop encouraging people to visit those pages. Why? Why do you want to encourage people to go to those fake accounts? Why? Why? Well, it floods because the current city officials invest millions on downtown buildings. Our money is being spent where it shouldn't be. They should really invest on our drainage system. Vote for the right people in Brownsville, 100%. Governor of Tamaulipas. Yes, very unfortunate. I think every governor of Tamaulipas recently has been in trouble. Where was it? Yarington, the other guy, the good-looking guy with colored eyes. I should befriend him just to insult. Does Brownsville have water pumps that function? I know that we have a lot of our drainage. We drain out the resaca, so I'm going to say no. Little Eddie wishes he was good looking. Yeah, that's one ugly piece of crap. Good evening, a royal, my man, a royal. Love you, Papa. Peppermint, guys, I'm not going to promote these fake accounts, guys. And the more you look, guys, it's and I don't get it. Why do you want to promote fake profiles that talk crap? Pero ahí vamos de mensotes a votar por la corrupción. No, shut up. Vote por lo buenos. Lo que estoy escuchando, que el Manny ya no va a salir en tu show. Let me tell you, I actually invited Manny to come on this morning, or yesterday morning. I don't remember. Guys, I have an open invitation to anyone and everyone that wants to come on. Anyone. La Iglesia Politiquera is always coming out on BISD page. It's funny because they are the ones who endorse Daniela, and how the church is part of photo ops. You scratch my back mentality. The reason we flood is because we depend on a retention pond type system, like the Sacas. Reasons we flood is that there's no place for the water to go. Does that mean we give up? No, we must drain and release the water in these retention Sacas prior to heavy storms. What's up, Antonio Zachariah? Mike Pineapple, you need to make a meme of today's flooding, like last night's with Trey and the Free Willy well at the median. Sorry, Erasmo, no te enojes conmigo. Te queremos. No, I'm not upset. I'm not upset, guys. I'm not upset, but I don't want to promote fake pages, guys. I don't want to promote fake pages that all they do is talk crap. Look, if somebody out there put their name to their Facebook page and y'all want to promote them, more power to y'all, guys, but not fake pages, man. Come on, guys. Big shout out. Oh, big shout out to John Funk, came down from Midland. Big fan. John Funk. Dude, I didn't visit the Edgar page. A friend requested me a while back. I also keep it coming from my friends who may know this. Like, let's just see. I didn't hunt anyone down. Yeah, my concern is why are we saying, oh, go look at this page? Why even mention the page's name? We already know it's a fake profile. We know the only thing that they post is anti-community stuff. Let's not give them more publicity. Let's not direct them to go watch those pages. I'm not upset. Just I fell asleep. Jimmy. Friday, Papa. Friday. Let's go have lunch Friday. Guys, I want my job to be a lot easier. Catch me up. Love you, Papa. Friday. All right, Erasmo, you need to quit with a whole turn the other cheek. Even if they don't like me, they should still be friends. Bull crap. I'm trying to be somewhat of a political thing. I'm trying to be a nice guy. Because si así, Mike, me tienen que soy negativo. But yeah, man, it does piss me off that individuals would just throw away a friendship for a politician. For a politician, you're going to hurt a friendship over a politician? Great, because I never like El Manny with his Trump agenda. I actually stopped watching your show because of him. Don't stop watching my show. Yo qué culpa tengo del otro. No te agüites. I'm not upset. You must be having a bad night. I'm not. But Snoopy, I want my friends not to make my job harder. I don't want people going and visiting fake pages that all they do is talk crap about myself, my family. They talk crap about Carlos Elizondo. So why do I want to post up here? Oh, look, this page is the one that you need to go look at for dumb stuff. It just makes my job harder. I want y'all to make my job easier, not harder. Not harder. I'm not upset. Ah! Nice gets you nowhere. Si así no me quieren. They don't matter. Don't give them any power. Royal does not approve of those pages. I love Royal. I love Royal. Royal's a true friend. We will be fine by tomorrow morning. I know it. Of course. You really love Brownsville, no doubt about it. I love Brownsville, guys. And I love my people in Brownsville. I like my people in Brownsville. And I'm going to continue to fight for everyone in the city of Brownsville, the elite and the not so elite, the highly educated and the poorly educated. Guys, unfortunately, Summer, who is probably a fake page for someone on the city commission or someone in county or something, guys, that is their mentality. Screw the poor. They don't vote. A politician at the Austin told me that. They said, we don't care. They don't vote, so we don't care. You always be my friend. I love you, mi amor. And I will always be your friend. I agree with Erasmo. I too take my friendship very seriously and to heart. And when a friend flips on on a dime. It sucks. It does suck, guys. It does suck because, guys, you throw away a friendship for a politician wannabe. Number shit up. I mean, really. Unless the individuals are having sex with you or something, or paying you or something, but you're really going to decimate a friendship over a wannabe politician? Oh my gosh. Watch the Talk Show Central Live Royal will always support us. I love Talk Show Central RGB style. And guys, I love the product. I love that they're original. They focus on they stay on topic in regards to their forte. And that's what's needed, guys. Nice work sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time. Keep your opponents close. Dilo Mendigo! I love peppermint patty. I love myself some peppermint patty. You know I love you, mi amor. Ah! Y'all know it. You can be cordial with these people, yet keep them at arm's length. They're only around to go talk crap about you to other people. Plus, gives them content to talk about on their boring shows. Mike is always right. To all who talk bad about the cheese, go fuck yourself. I love you, Papa. Well, my heart. I have a feeling that the one reason why infrastructures don't get the attention is because it helps make money for insurance companies. I remember my mother spending so much money on flood insurance. It's crazy, but you might be onto something there, guys. Ultimately, the ones that make money here are the insurance people and the attorneys. You and many are friends. It's not always going to be easy, but friendship is a gift. Again, I have done nothing to hurt the friendship. I have not. I'm playing the Friends Forever song from Saved by the Bell in my head. If you know, you know. Zach! And their name is not long at all. I love you, Baba. I like how we're here talking about fake accounts and we have Snoopy, Pepper Patty, and me and damn pineapple. Yeah, but y'all are good fake accounts. Not pineapple. Ah! Just look at poor Roman. He got screwed by everyone in the end. He was left abandoned. Yeah, I put poor Roman. Ah! Wait, I just saw on Facebook a show you're coming in is on Manny. Wow, it'll be an interesting show. It should be interesting. Que digan misa! We might be blowing the whole Manny thing out of proportion. Or did he say something about you? Uh, Not directly, but enough. I'm playing the Golden Girls theme song. Thank you for being a friend. I can't remember. Your friend and a confidant. Guys, hopefully tomorrow we'll have a little bit of sunshine out there that dries up our area and laps up all this excess water. I have been nowhere but downtown, and fortunately, there was hardly any flooding where I'm at. So I'm heading home now and getting there. Las palabras se las lleva el viento. Dile, dijo mi abuela, so pa'lante pa. 100%. What did Manny say? I'm not going to get into the. I do my best to avoid. I'm playing the song Hate, playing white tees. Hate is a strong word, but I really, really don't like you. I'm not part of the city or related to anyone within the city. I'm just stating facts. People need to look out for themselves because what is government, Summer? Government is the people, imbecile. Dumb. Facts. Oh my lord! Cannot believe. I'm not even going. I'll do the my thing. I'm not even going to respond to this stupidity. Hope City plans for the mosquitoes taking over. It's gonna be crazy, guys. Have a great evening, guys. Thank y'all for being out here with me tonight. I greatly appreciate, guys. I'm glad that YouTube started to work out okay and didn't glitch on us like it did yesterday, guys. Have a great evening. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, we'll discuss BISD, the attorney situation, and we'll also talk about Sylvia Atkins' trial tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, guys. Social distance, face coverage, hand sanitizer, guys. Guys, I love you all of y'all, and I'm not upset. So don't think that I'm upset. Good night, love y'all, guys. Drive safe, be safe. Summer is one of those woke idiots, privileged her whole life, think she knows it all. It's I think I know who it is. It is some guy, some crazy guy that's actually the husband of Summer. Está chisqueado el vato, chisqueado. Good night. Be safe. Good night, John Boy. I remember the Waltons. Ah! Does everyone remember the Waltons? Guys, hasta mañana, 9 o'clock in the morning, guys. Guys, be good to each other and please continue to be good to me. God bless.